evil. Wise unto that which is good. Let me say that again. Simple concerning evil. Simple means be ignorant. You know, we don't have to sit there and study a bunch of wicked stuff. Like some people really get into studying like occult and things like that. They really get into it, study it. Well, that's not the way you do it. What you do is you study what's true. You know? When they're teaching people to spot counterfeit money, they don't give them a bunch of counterfeit money. Because that always changes. What you do is they study the genuine article. So here you see Satan, he's the deceiver. That's what he's to do. He's to deceive, and he's doing it here. And he's a deceiver, and he's a counterfeiter. You know what a counterfeit is, right? A counterfeit it's an imitation of something that's genuine. But a counterfeit is always, the purpose of it is always to deceive. That's the purpose of it. He says, and then verse 6, and when the woman, okay, so here's the temptation comes, right? Temptation needs a response. What's Eve going to do at this point? He says, when the woman saw the tree was good for food, pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took to the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. And the eyes of them both were opened, and they knew they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together, and made themselves aprons. And then, you know, they heard the voice of the Lord coming, and they hid themselves, right? They knew that they were naked, and then they were ashamed. They were not ashamed before. Okay? And so, here you see the beginning of, the Bible says in Romans that by one man, sin entered into the world. You know, you ever seen these movies where it's a virus? It's a virus, and once it gets out, man, that's it. Everybody's infected, right? And so here, sin has entered into the world. And because of that, death is the eventual payoff of sin. And so, now I want to look at, let's go to 1 Timothy chapter 2. And I may not get all this today, and I'm not really worried about it. I'm tired of, sometimes I get into this thing where I feel like I got to finish something before 12 o'clock. And I'm not going to worry about that today. If I have to go to 4, that's fine.
We're here with you, brother.
Now I'm going to write something up here. Yeah, already made a mistake.
Oh no.